Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny and we're back here again because you clicked on the video. Thank you. We're back here again though, but doing something a little different. And this is my first time doing what I'm doing. So forgive me if this is a little bit on the rough side of things, but AI Photoshop generation has just been taking the entire news outlet for, you know, technology and art and creative whatever, and just that's everything now. All the articles, all the YouTube videos, and all the ads, that's what I'm seeing. And to be fair, it is cool, and it got me intrigued, and me and everyone else and their mama has decided to make a video about this stuff. Some saying, this is gonna end my career, or, oh my goodness, I'm scared, or this is really cool, or this is fascinating, or this is just not like how it used to be. Only real artists now do it the old-fashioned way, not using AI. And I have opinion about those things, but I'm not gonna give you those opinions necessarily today. But what I wanted to do instead was just throw up some photos up into Photoshop that I've taken and just kind of give the prompts and just kind of test it as we go. I really haven't delved into this program a lot at all. Photoshop, sure, but not the actual feature within it because it just came out, for one, and then second, I don't use Photoshop as much within my workflow. I definitely use it to get rid of like people in the background, maybe duplicate textures in the background like trees or bushes or whatever, but that's as far as I really go. Photo manipulation isn't necessarily what I do. As much as I want to learn more of it, it just takes some time to get into that, but it is fun when you get to do it. So if I can just take some of the photos that I've taken, and these are ones from like maybe years ago, and try to spruce them up or see what Photoshop can spit out, I think that would be really cool. I did one little test run on one photo with one prompt, so forgive me, but I'm actually just so excited to start this and curious to see what you guys think as well, or what you've created, or what your thoughts are on AI generation, or just AI in general. So before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and I would definitely appreciate those things. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I first have this image. This I took in Yosemite a few years ago for my 21st birthday. With my best friend Ethan, and he took me there, and this was just a shot that we were going by, driving with the vehicle and stuff like that. So far, I mean, honestly, I love this photo. It's not tack sharp in any means, but I think for an Instagram post or for just a simple print, I think this is fantastic. And not to toot my own horn, sometimes I go back into my photos and I really like find something. But I was wondering, what if we can just make it a little bit more? And I think we can maybe add a structure in there. So this is the one photo that I kind of dabbled in for a little bit. So I'm gonna go and just check the marquee tool here. And honestly, if I say anything wrong, term-wise or whatever, you can comment and let me know, because I wanna learn. I'm the worst with terms and vocabulary within like photography or any other thing. Like I can present it to you, I can show it to you, but when it comes to the terms and stuff like that, I sometimes forget or I mix them up or something like that. So I'm just gonna take the marquee tool because I feel like that's probably easiest to just select something right now. So I'm just gonna draw out this box, and there's this generated fill, and you just basically type what you want. So I want to add maybe a cabin in the woods. So wood cabin in the woods with a, I don't know if you can be really specific with like vehicle type, but I'm gonna type in a Ford Bronco because I want a Ford Bronco in there. Parked. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm like having the worst time here. Parked outside. Okay, then we can hit generate and see what comes up. Takes a little bit. That is not exactly what I wanted, but it does a pretty darn good job of blending it in. Okay, so we're just gonna, you know what? I don't mind it. I would never post this. Actually, you know what? I might. This is pretty cool. So they give you a few different variations here on the right side, and I just don't know why they want to connect the car and the house together, but they do. Okay, I'm gonna try a different prompt. I still want the wood cabin. So how about log cabin with a fire pit? With a fire pit. I think that'd be good. It's simple things. I'm sure we can get really complicated, but for this beginning of this, I want to keep it really simple and just kind of go through it because I'm really curious to see what they have. And if you want to see a part 2 in this, let me know. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas. Okay, so I can also click this apparently. That's not bad. If I zoom out, that looks pretty cool. And I put maybe like a little bit of a vignette here. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat. Let's try it here again. Okay. That one, it's okay. We got back to our, oh, these are just our originals. Okay, so they just give us all our different variations. I like this one the most. Here. We're gonna delete this layer. We're gonna come here, and I'm just gonna, oh my gosh. This is a really rough, I just wanna see if I can do it. Starry sky. I know you can do this in Photoshop where you just select the sky and just automatically change it, but maybe we can do starry sky with spaceships fighting. Okay, that's pretty dope. Oh, what? This is so cool. What? Okay, that's dumb. I'm just kidding. Actually, it's, I don't know. Maybe it's cool. No, it just looks dumb. This was probably the coolest one. Okay, I'm definitely gonna save this. Then I'll put these at the end because I think these look really cool. So I've already talked about this photo in one of my other videos, which is like one of my three favorite photos that I've taken type of deal. I kind of wanted to see what I can play around with this. Oftentimes, I don't really have that imaginative mind to go and enhance an image beyond what it is, because this one already feels so art-like, almost painterly-like, and so I really enjoy this. But again, I'm really into the planet thing, so, or maybe, you know what? We can do two different things. I think we're gonna select this, and I'm gonna do a generated fill, and I'm gonna say giant, okay, I'm gonna say mountain, snowy mountain. I like snowy mountain. Snowy, even though there's no snow here, but still, snowy mountain. In the distance, covered by fog. Maybe you can kind of see what I'm asking for. You just want it to poke up like right here. There's either a nice like vista of it or just a giant like moment of it. Sort of. This one's okay, even though the original kind of, honestly, both are great. Obviously I like my photo better because it's actually happened. This one not so much because it's too cold of a tone. So I'm gonna hit generate again and see if it can give me something else, because there's some pretty cool ones. Maybe I can put like a pyramid, maybe, or a sunset. No, that's okay. This one's fine. It's hard to blend it because the scale of the tree and the van to the mountain feels like this mountain is right here, but it just doesn't make sense. Also, this blending right at this moment, obviously not great. Better than anything I can do, but not really. And then this one's just like clip art. So I think out of all of those, this is probably the best because it's the most subtle. But I'm gonna go ahead and delete this and see if I can put some planets. You know what? No, I'm gonna do spaceships in the distance. I'm worried that this is gonna change a lot more than just the section that I chose. It's gonna kind of expand beyond it, or darken it to like a night sky, which is fine. If it casts a shadow, that would be kind of cool. Obviously, so if I'm getting this right, hopefully, this dark part, the black part here, The reason why it doesn't feel, well, as like blended in is because from what I know, and I watch a lot of Corridor Crew, is that the darkest part of your image, which honestly, this is probably the darkest part, needs to match this. And I don't think they are the same. And then also you have our color palette, so what's muted and what's not. So there's kind of a whole other thing. And maybe also the brightest parts of your image. I think that's part of it. A lot of it has to do with lighting, but this is honestly pretty cool. That's interesting. That one's actually okay. I like it because there's a little bit of depth here. Like you can see some in the background, and then you have this here. I'm gonna actually change really quick. I think we can expand this and do like maybe space. No, let's just type in escape pod. I think if I type anything else, it'll confuse it. So let's do escape pod and see what it comes up with, because I think this would be really cool. Hopefully. I have something in my mind. I'm thinking of Yoda's right there. I'm thinking of Yoda when he leaves Kashyyyk. And he goes off to Dagobah. Oh, there's a dude. Okay, let's do space escape pod. Space escape pod standing upright. I don't mind it. That's pretty cool. No, it's like these just don't blend really well. This one's fine. How about we do like gray space escape pod standing upright. Maybe this will give me what I want. And then I want to try one more thing with this image. That looks a little better because there's a little bit of texture here, as you can see. It's a little bit of texture, a little bit of imperfection. The other one was too specular. This one is too clip art like. This one's okay. I kind of like it because it's kind of covered in some like behind here. So let me click this again. But I think I like this. Yoda. I don't know if it's gonna let me do that, but it'd be kind of cool. That's Yoda, my guy. That's kind of fun. So it's taken inspiration from what I previously added in. Clearly this is taking inspiration from this bit. This is just a fun little guy, that kind of cute, kind of creepy. I'm gonna actually select this again. I'm not gonna type in Yoda, but I'm gonna type in human in orange space suit with black space helmet on. I feel like you have to tell it it's on, what color it is, otherwise it's just gonna pull who knows what. Maybe it'll take some inspiration from what's going on in the image from before, or just come up with something new. I have no idea how this works. That one's okay. Maybe not, maybe I should just do gray. And black maybe? No, let's just do gray. Let's do gray. Okay, you're kind of creepy looking. That's kind of creepy looking. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna work. I think I needed to select it differently here. So I'm gonna try it one more time. And instead of checking down here, I'm just gonna go here and here. Human in space, gray spacesuit, looking out into the distance. I don't think I need to put helmet. I think that might have been confusing it because it was one of the criteria for the actual prompt. So I think that we can just leave it like this. I like this one. And you know what? It's a little funky, but I like it. So I'm gonna generate one more time and see if we can get something. I just wish the blending was a little better. It's a little too bright, in my opinion. I'm no VFX artist here, but that's definitely not what I would have made. So this looks like, okay. So this is Nightmare Fuel, understood. I like this one. I think this is probably reversed. One more time. I feel like this is gonna be a really cool one. Okay. All right, so this is what I got for this one. I think this is the best we're gonna get out of any AI thing, and just leave it. I think this looks great. So this is the last one that we're gonna do today, and I think it's actually a great one because I was trying to sift through some photos. I was like, I don't know which one to do. I have stuff, I just don't have prompts, and I think I will do a part 2 because there are some other things I want to ask it. But this was taken flying back from Yosemite back to Illinois, and obviously taken inside the plane, outside to the clouds, and just really beautiful. And I thought it was really cool. Something like here, and we can do old ship sailing through the clouds. So yeah, you don't have to be grounded in reality. You can just say whatever you want. And hopefully it doesn't give you a backward looking astronaut with 3 heads or something like that, because that is nightmare fuel. That's cool. I like that. That one feels really cool. Whoa. I like this. Okay, wait, hold on, guys. Guys, hold on. Oh, and it blends in so well. I mean, that's an old, that's an old chip. This one is cool because it's kind of coming up. I wish I could rotate it, maybe? Question mark? Oh, no, that's just the image. And that's not what I wanted. I like this one because there's more of the cloud you can see behind it, so it kind of sells that it's actually there. This one is cool though because it's emerging out. So I'm gonna keep this one, and I think we can still add something to this photo. Pyramids in the background in the sunset. Let's see. It's gonna do, oh, whoa. Oh, that's cool. Holy, wait, I love this. Okay, wait, everybody, shh, everybody. Okay, original photo. We add maybe an old ship as we mentioned. And then we just throw in some pyramids. I think this is great. Okay, I'm really happy with this. We're gonna export this. All right, so we started off with this first photo. And honestly, I think it's okay. It's not my favorite, but I think it still kind of shows what it could do, this program. Next, we got this one. This is probably my favorite out of the 3. I like that it is really alien, sort of, but then there's this thing there, and you're like, what is that? And then we got this, which just feels really, 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 I don't really know what this would be, but it just looks so cool, and I just like it. So let me know in the comments what you guys like out of the 3. 1, 2, and 3. I definitely love all of them. Well, not so much this first one, honestly, but I was really impressed to see what it can do. I am not at all a word creative genius at all, but I think even with the limited amount of abilities I have and be able to create something like this is really cool. And so, but for me, I always want to learn how to do this actually. I want to know how to draw that spaceship. I want to know how to blend these things. For me, I want to learn the art of it. But I have no issue, I think, with being able to put your idea out there and see, oh wait, this is actually what I think I wanted. I just didn't know how to convey that through art and by these means. But in my head, I can see it. So let me guys know in the comments what you think. I would love to hear it. Maybe you want to see a part 2 and just maybe provide me with some prompts. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And just, if you loved it, subscribe and leave a like on this video. I would definitely appreciate it. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.